What's going on, guys? It's your favorite money coach and finance author, Mr. DEVT Joe Lork from the Money Etiquette Group, here to bring you our first episode of Money and Music, where we look at the dollars behind the lyrics. That's right, we're breaking down hip-hop music, and we're looking at what are the financial messages behind these songs. We're going from 2018, 19, all the way back to the 80s. Whatever our popular and favorite songs were from that era and from the current era, we want to know what are the financial messages within the music. We want to know how much does that Bentley coupe cost. We want to know how much does this lifestyle cost. How much are those diamonds in that watch? How much money would it take to sustain this lifestyle year over year? We want to know what is real estate investment. We want to know when you talk about cryptocurrency, what you're talking about. What is flipping? Dame Dash, all these artists talk about flipping. We want to know what is flipping. So we're going to break that down and give you those answers while we look at these songs. So let's start today with one of the most popular artists out who has one of the most popular songs on the chart. We're talking about Cardi B and her top single, Money. Let's see what she's talking about.
Look, it's all bad, it's all real. I ride in some big tall hills, big fat checks, big large bills, run out flip like 10 car wheels, cold. I give raw chills, 10 different looks, so my looks so kill. I kiss them in the mouth, I feel all grills, heat in the car, that smells on wheels. Woo! I was born to flex, diamonds on my neck. I like more than jets, I like more, but nothing in this world that I like more than checks. All I really wanna see is that I don't really need to be any done. All I back need is up. I got bands in the coop, bustin' at the roof. I got bands in the coop. Touch me out, bow, shake it low. You get a little bag and take it to the store. Get a little cash, you shake it real fast and get a little more. I got bands in the coop, bustin' at the roof. I got bands in the coop, bustin' at the roof. I gotta fly, I need a jet. I need room for my legs. I got a baby, I need some money. Yeah, I need teeth for my egg. Oh, yeah, it's in trouble. Bring brass knuckles to the scuffle. I heard that Cardi went pop. Yeah, they go pop. That's me busting that bubble. I'm the Sonny with the drip. Baby mommy with the clip. One top bodies with a bring a thotty to the whip. Is she fine or she fake? Damn, walking past the mirror. Ooh, damn, I'm fine. Let her try me. Boom, hammer time. I was born to flex. Diamonds on my neck. I like more than jets. I like more, but nothing in this world that I like more than checks. All I really wanna see is up. I don't really need to be any done. All I back need is up. I got bands in the coop, bustin' at the roof. I got bands in the coop. Touch me out, bow, shake it low. You get a little bag and take it to the store. Get a little cash, you shake it real fast and get a little more. I got bands in the coop, bustin' at the roof. I got bands in the coop. Touch me out, oh, pop like you pop. Pop or whoever. You know who pops the most? The people who's not together. You know that cardio free. All my pajamas is leather. So back on your ass. Wakanda forever. See like a honey bun, spit like a tummy gun. Roll your one-on-one. Come get your money, some Cardi, get to the top. Kiss the ring and kick rock, sis. Jump it down, back it up. Ooh, ayy, make that too. Ayy, I didn't work like tú. Say, you gonna eat this like soup. I was born to flex. Diamonds on my neck. I like more than jets. I like more, but nothing in this world that I like more than coach. All I really wanna see is that I don't really need to be any done. All I back need is a KC. Money.
All right, guys, look, we've watched the video, we've heard the song, we saw some of the financial messages within the song. Let's really break it down and put it all together. What we notice is that this song, of course, is titled Money. So obviously we're going to hear the word money, spoken a lot. In fact, we hear the word money used 21 times throughout that song, which is very, very, very above the average amount of times someone uses the word money within a song. But we know that it was used for a purpose. This was intentional. But let's really look at not only the word money, but let's now look at the price tags that we put up. $250,000 for a Bentley coupe. For most people, okay, in most states throughout the United States, that's a house that at least has 3 to 4 bedrooms with at least 2 bathrooms. Okay, we're talking about a mortgaged house can cost you $250,000. But of course, Cardi B is talking about a lifestyle that she can afford. So let's not pretend that we're Cardi B, but let's just put it in perspective. If you got a $250,000 house in most places throughout the United States, most states in the United States, it's going to cost you a mortgage payment anywhere from $1,900 a month to about $2,300 a month, which can be very expensive for most people. Nevertheless, this is something you should think about when you think about, man, a Bentley coupe is nice, but I mean, Cardi B's probably paying cash for her Bentley coupe as opposed to having a car note or leasing it. Also, we look in the song and we see that, okay, flying a private jet. While that sounds nice, Cardi B is a person that for her lifestyle, she gets paid to travel. This is something on a business side she has to do. Us normal people, look, you can pay $200-300 each trip and you can upgrade to first class to get yourself more room space or more space for your legs. You also can go ahead and sign up for getting exit row seating and you can get more space for your legs if you book early enough. So while we can't necessarily book, or most of us won't book, a $5,000 an hour flight when it comes to private jets, we can do it on our level at a much lesser price, maybe $300 or $400 over the normal price when you're booking flights. Also, I mean, one of the big messages throughout the song, we're talking about getting checks. I mean, she was saying, look, nothing's going to get in my way of getting checks. I think we all can relate to that. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care what salary you make per year. I don't care if you're an entrepreneur, if you're self-employed, or you're a boss. No matter what, you can manage how you live based on how you budget your money. And at the end of the day, when it comes to earning that money and going after that money, look, hustle is hustle. You either got it or you don't. If you hustle hard enough, maybe you reach Cardi B's level, or maybe not. Either way, hustle is important when it comes to finances, no matter what level you're on. Also, let's look at it from this standpoint. When we look at the total sum of expenses based on this song, we're talking about a $1 million song. Okay, this is a $1 million song when it comes to lifestyle, and really it could be more than that depending on some of the details. But we're just going to estimate this song to rank at $1 million total spending price. And on average, if you spent $1 million a year, okay, you need to make at least $10 million a year if you want to stay in the right range, okay? I'm talking about $10 million per year is what you need to earn to live this Cardi B lifestyle that she's speaking about in the song. But hey, we've talked about the dollars, we talked about the price tags. Let's talk about one more aspect of the song. Look, guys, she talks a lot about money. She talks about spending, talk about diamonds, and when we talk about diamond necklaces, we gave you the price of that. But ultimately, what she does say at the end of her song is that the most important thing is her child. Okay, she's talking about her daughter. She's saying that all these things matter, but really, if you really look at the theme of the song, it's really saying that nothing's going to stand between me and getting this bag, because I got to get this bag for my daughter. Now, a lot of people might not see Cardi B as a financial expert or as a person that's going to produce good financial messages within her music, but I'm telling you, if you can't relate to the idea of setting up the next generation, if you can't relate to the idea that you need to take care of your children and do whatever it takes to take care of your children, I think you're missing the point. This is very important no matter how much money you make, because in finances, our goal is not just to set ourselves up. We have to always look at setting up the next generation. So good job, Cardi B. Look, money, great breakdown. If you want to talk about it more, make sure to add something to the comment section. Join the conversation. I mean, maybe you think she's irresponsible when this song was financially an irresponsible song. Maybe you think it was a good song. What did you get from a financial message point of view from this song? Did you get anything, or did you just bob your head and vibe to it? Just let me know. Either way, looking forward to hearing from you.